Hoffenheim at home and facing Hamburg. 2 points at the moment separating these two teams who all of a sudden find themselves in a relegation battle. Here at home at the Versal Rhein-Neckar Arena, the home team in blue in front of a crowd of 25,000. Here the visiting head coach Bert van Marwijk and his superstar Raphael van der Vaart, who criticised his team for their attitude recently, whereas coach van Marwijk needed all 3 points today. This was 4 minutes into the game and a great run down the right wing by Kevin Volland. The Germany under-21 international then found Firmino and he found the back of the net. 1-0. And just 4 minutes played. What a start for Hoffenheim. We'll take a look at this pass out here from Volland. Maybe just a little offside here, Firmino. But the goal remained. Nutmegging the keeper, Drobny. 1-0 it was. 12 minutes played. Corner for Salihovic. And then David Abraham. Not a bad header there. Just wide of the mark. Hoffenheim's head coach, Marcus Gisdol, he are obviously hoping that his team could carry on the way they started. On 17 minutes, we had the first real chance for Hamburg. But in the centre, Zua couldn't quite get there. It was Sula who cleared. So Beck involved, the skipper from Hoffenheim. Zua not quite getting there. Beck got in his way. And then we had a corner here with 1 minute to go. Taken by Salihovic, pass from Herdling. Salihovic was there, and the headed goal by Sula. Just a minute before the half-time whistle. The man who scored his first Bundesliga goal in a similar situation against Bayern with that header, scored his second goal here this afternoon. And 2-0 it was. Sula. And that was at half-time, seen by Wolfgang Niersbach in the centre of your screen here, the president of the German Football Association. And then into the second half, Hoffenheim, well, they were looking the better of the two teams. Not even a shot on goal from Hamburg. That was Kevin Volland, always causing problems. The ball back, and then finally brought in from the right-hand side from Firmino. And he did it so well that skipper Beck just had to tap it home. What a bad day's work at the office yet again for Bert van Marwijk and Hamburg. Not offside here, Firmino. And the man who got the opener delivered the final goal, and the 3-0 here for Andreas Beck. His first strike of the season. And Hamburg's defence looked oh so open. Well, Hamburg were looking for a consolation goal. The header, Ilicevic over the crossbar. But Hamburg looking like relegation candidates at the moment. 3 minutes later, Hoffenheim could have increased that lead. Volland blocked by goalkeeper Drobny. If it hadn't have been for Drobny, it would have been a rout here. And one last chance just a couple of minutes before the final whistle. Corner for Hamad. Van der Vaart headed away. Polanski back into the foray, and there was Firmino. Well chested down. Couldn't quite get the control on that right boot, though, to get it past the goalkeeper. And that was it. Van Marwijk and Hamburg now have lost 5 successive league games. For Gisdol and Hoffenheim, 3 points. They were deserved. 3-0 against Hamburg.